there, a very good evening. Welcome to Rupavahini News. I'm Chamindi Samarasekara.
And Manoj Hettiarachi, a look at the headlines.
Alliance candidates begin signing nomination papers to contest the upcoming Western and Southern Provincial Council elections. UNP members vehemently condemn the actions taken by the party's leadership council. 2 criminals involved in several murders have been shot dead by the police. The motor traffic congestion in Kagala town has eased. The counting of votes in Thailand's general election gets underway.
And now for the news in detail. UPFA candidates contesting the upcoming Western and Southern Provincial Council elections began signing their nomination papers in Colombo this morning. Several alliance candidates, including SLFP members, were present. Candidates contesting Gaul, Mathura and Hambantara districts in the Southern Provincial Council elections signed their nomination papers. Candidates contesting from Colombo, Gampaha and Karuthara districts in the Western Provincial Council election have also signed nomination papers. New candidates contesting in the upcoming Western and Southern Provincial Council elections will sign their nomination papers tomorrow. This process will end on the 4th of this month. It will be handed over to the Election Commissioner on the 6th. The General Secretary of the SLFP, Minister Maithripala Sirisena, said that the list of candidates of the alliance is comprised of members of 10 political parties. 173 candidates of 10 constituent parties, including the SLFP, have been selected to contest the upcoming provincial council elections. In some districts, several constituent party candidates and the alliance will contest separately. Muslim Congress candidates are contesting separately in some districts. This agreement was reached after discussions, he said. The General Secretary of UPFA, Minister Susil Premjayantha, pointed out that former provincial councillors and new candidates with suitable qualifications have been fielded by the alliance to contest in the upcoming polls to record a landslide victory. They are representing various fields and professions. The UPFA is anticipating a great victory in 2 provincial council elections under the leadership of President Mahinda Rajapaksa. SLFP National Organizer Minister Basil Rajapaksa was among those present.
Former UNP Southern Provincial Councillor Maitri Gunaratna says that he has no confidence in the party's leadership council. Agreements reached at the time of forming the council have not been implemented. He accused the party authorities for taking decisions fulfilling the needs of few persons. The Leadership Council is vested with powers to handle main functions as a solution to the internal crisis of the United National Party. Party supporters have accused members of the council for taking certain decisions in a partial manner. There were divergent views within the party as to whether former provincial councillors Srilal Laktilaka and Maitri Gunaratna should be given candidacy at the upcoming provincial poll or not. Former UNP Provincial Councillor Maitri Gunaratna said that the present Leadership Council was appointed violating the Kurunegala Accord. The majority of members of the Leadership Council were appointed by Ranil Wickremesinghe. He said that these persons cannot understand the aspirations of the people. They have been rejected by the people. It is now clear that the UNP Leadership Council is moving the party towards the cemetery. However, UNP MP Lakshman Kirayalla rejected allegations against the Leadership Council. He added that election arrangements are being managed properly, and it was a great relief for the party leader. Earlier, all decisions were taken under the chairmanship of the party leader, but now the Leadership Council has been vested with this responsibility. Former UNP Provincial Councillor Maitri Gunaratna has predicted that the UNP will suffer a severe defeat at the upcoming Provincial Council elections under the present setup. He asked as to how the party could move forward without unity among members. Party leadership is comprised of members appointed by the party leader. Everyone in the council should take the responsibility for the upcoming Southern and Western Provincial Council election results. He added that this election result will be a tragic result.
President Mahinda Rajapaksa participated in several special provincial programs last week. Many people who were present at these programs have paid special keenness to see the president and exchange a word or two with him. Elders and school children were among them. President Rajapaksa participated in several programs in Kerala district on the 26th. Development projects completed in 3 premier schools in Kerala town at a cost of 45 million rupees have been invested in the people. President Rajapaksa received great love and affection of students, teachers and parents. The President also opened the outer circular road and Nidahas Mavata in Kerala, built at a cost of 3.65 billion rupees. These alternative roads were built as a solution to the heavy vehicular traffic in Kerala town on Colombo-Kandy highway. The President participated in several programs in the southern province on the 28th. He declared open the Mahindodaya Technical Laboratory and new 3-storied building built to coincide with the centenary celebrations of Matara Makandura Madhya Mahavidyalaya. President Rajapaksa was welcomed by students of the school with great honour. He also attended the inaugural ceremony of presenting farmers' pension payments at the Magamruhuni International Conference Hall in Hambantota on the 28th. 128,659 farmers of over 63 years old are eligible to receive farmers' pensions with effect from January this year. A sum of 1 million rupees was set apart from the 2014 budget for this purpose. President Rajapaksa participated in several public services in Kalutara of the Western Province on the 31st. School equipment were distributed among Year 1 school children in Kalutara district under the Diri Uda program. The speech made by schoolgirl Dehami Sanjana attracted the attention of everyone who attended the ceremony.
අපේ රටේ ජනාධිපතිතුමත් ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නවා. ඒක අපිට ලොකු ආඩම්බරයක්. ජනාධිපතිතුමා ඇතුළු අනිත් සියලු දෙනාම හිත ආදරෙන් පිළිගන්නවා.
New Divisional Secretariat Building Complex in Mathugama was opened by the President on the 31st. The 3-storied building was built at a cost of over 6 billion rupees. President Mahinda Rajapaksa was greeted warmly by the people on his arrival to attend the ceremony.
A parliamentarian has been appointed to the leadership of the JVP, creating an internal crisis within the party. This decision was taken at a special meeting held today after the conclusion of the 7th convention of the party. The JVP was formed in 1965 under the leadership of Rohana Vijayveera. Members of the party were involved in 2 rebellions to capture state power in 1971 and 1988-1989. The country lost thousands of young lives and public property worth millions of rupees were destroyed. It is considered a black mark that cannot be erased from the history of Sri Lanka. Somavansa Amarasinghe took the leadership after the assassination of Rohana Vijayveera. There was a widely publicized opinion among the people that the General Secretary of the party, Tilvin Silva, would be appointed as the leader of the JVP after Somavansa Amarasinghe. But parliamentarian Anurukumara Disanayake has been elected as the 3rd leader of the party. Political analysts point out that the JVP is now moving towards political bankruptcy. The party is now divided with the forming of another breakaway group called the Frontline Socialist Party. Anurukumara Disanayake has been accused of creating several divisions within the party. The newly renovated deity shrine room was opened at the Alan Mathiniarama temple in Kirlapana. The opening ceremony was held yesterday under the patronage of President Mahinda Rajapaksa. President Rajapaksa participated in religious observances at the temple yesterday evening before the opening of the deity shrine room. He also took part at the first puja, seeking blessings in the presence of the members of the Mahasangha, headed by the chief priest of the temple, the Venerable Uduwe Dhammaloka Thera. Chief of President's Staff Kamini Senrath was also present. President Rajapaksa exchanged pleasantries with devotees who were at the temple for the opening ceremony.
Minister Maithripala Sirisena says that the present government has brought peace and freedom to the motherland. He added that the government is fearlessly facing various obstacles being placed on the country's development path. The minister was speaking at a conference organized to create awareness among SLFP activists in Homagama today. It was organized by Minister Bandula Gunawardena. Minister Basil Rajapaksa was the chief guest. Several ministers explained in detail on the future measures of United People's Freedom Alliance. Minister Maithripala Sirisena pointed out that the economic and cost of living issues have become problems felt by the people. There may be day-to-day problems for the people, but we should find out about problems faced by the people in the past. People had to undergo many sufferings when bomb explosions taking place countrywide. Prabhakaran was demanding a separatism, and at that time students cannot go to school without fear. Farmers cannot visit their paddy fields. The city of Colombo was on the verge of destruction due to bomb explosions. At that time, people of this country said that a person who will be able to bring peace to the country, ending the war, can rule Sri Lanka for at least 25 years. Minister Basil Rajapaksa noted that people were the strength for the government to carry out development activities. People were with the president in all elections conducted in the past. Minister Bandula Gunawardena said that people in Homagama will have to take the challenge to ensure the victory for the beetle leaf with highest majority on behalf of the country against an attempt of accusing the national leader as a war criminal and sit him in the election chair. Ministers A.H.M. Fauzi, Tissa Vitarana, Dinesh Gunawardena and Vimal Veeravansa and Deputy Minister Geethanjana Gunawardena were among the large gathering present at the SLFP Activist Awareness Conference in Homagama.
Police launched comprehensive investigations into the assassination of a female journalist, a resident of Gamunumawatha in Batramulla. Journalist Kalubovilage Melshia Gunasekara, popularly known as Mel Gunasekara, was assassinated this morning at the kitchen of her residence. 40-year-old Mel Gunasekara served as a business journalist since the year 1997. She was attached to a leading rating agency from 2012 up to now. She was stabbed to death after her mother, father and youngest brother left the house to attend Sunday Mass this morning. The police say that severe cut injuries were seen on her neck. The assassination took place at a residence guarded by 4 dogs. Police are conducting investigations on the directions of SP in charge of the Nugeguda division. Police media spokesman Senior SP Ajit Rohana said that they have received very important clues relating to the murder. He added that fingerprint inspectors and official sniper dogs and trained police officers were brought to the scene of the murder. They have found a fingerprint at this place. Police hope to obtain scientific evidence. They've already received many clues and evidence on the incident through CCTV cameras. These data should be analyzed to identify suspects. He said that the police will be able to find out details of the murder, including the reason and persons involved in the killing.
A notorious criminal and his assistant who were lodged in Madra area have been shot dead by the police. 2 policemen who sustained injuries in the exchange of fire were receiving treatment at Madra General Hospital. Katupitiage Jeevan Sunimal Ranasinghe and Kokuhennadige Nalinda Pradeep died in police shooting. They were residents of Katunayaka and Dikwalla areas. One of the criminals were involved in several murders and weapon dealings in Minuwangoda, police said. Police Special Task Force has carried out operations to apprehend the two criminals on a tip-off received by them on their hiding place in the south. Police media spokesman Senior SP Ajit Rohana said that two criminals opened fire at policemen when they tried to stop a three-wheeler which was fleeing the area, ignoring the police order to halt in Ratmale, Mathura. He added that warrants were issued against the key suspect. Police received information relating to his connection to a certain incident in the southern province and his involvement in supplying weapons for an assassination in Minuwangoda. The other person who was with the key suspect was a resident of Dikwella. The police found a modern revolver from the residence of this person in the search operation conducted after the incident. A micro pistol and a grenade have also been recovered from the scene of the incident. The pin of the grenade had been removed to use it for an attack. However, the police have been able to defuse the grenade.
People expressed their satisfaction on the completion of road development projects in Kagalla, easing motor traffic congestion in the town. The road development project was completed within a short period, and it was earlier confined only to proposals for several years. Kagalla had experienced heavy vehicular traffic in the past. Motorists took 45 minutes to travel a short distance of 2 kilometers from Rangmala to Mipitia. People had to face many difficulties due to traffic congestion. In some instances, it was reported that several patients died inside ambulances as a result of traffic congestion. Several projects, including the urban road network in Kagalla, have been completed successfully under the government's massive development program. District Secretary Tusita P. Vaningasinghe noted that a sum of 20,000 million rupees was allocated for the Kagalla district to carry out development activities. Kagalla is now experiencing a complete transformation in development. Outer Circular Road, Nidahas Mavati in Kagalla and several small roads in suburban areas have been developed. A 4.2 kilometer outer circular road was completed at a cost of 3.5 million rupees. A 70-meter flyover with a height of 55 meters was also built. Motorists could enter the outer circular road from Mipitia, Kagalla. It is connected to the Colombo-Kandy highway from the Ranbala junction. Nidahas Mavati in Kagalla, built at a cost of 150 million rupees, was vested in the people recently. People say that there is no motor traffic congestion now. Everyone in Kagalla appreciates the road development program. Motorists can pass the town in 5 minutes now. Earlier, they took half an hour for this purpose. The road was built with 4 lanes to ease the motor traffic congestion. Kagalla town is experiencing a massive development process. Everyone is happy about it. This development is one of the efforts of the government's path towards the miracle of Asia. People in Kagalla are proud of the achievements of the government. Welcome back. We have sports news with Sharifa.
Thank you very much, Manoj. And here's the latest from the world of sports. Sri Lanka's Super Katakurunda circuit meet with motor car and motorcycle races concluded at Katakurunda Air Force track today. President Mahinda Rajapaksa was among the spectators. Katakurunda meet was organized by the Carlton Motor Car Sports Club, Asian Motor Racing Club, Sri Lanka Association of Racing Drivers and Riders, and the Sri Lanka Air Force. Several leading racing drivers and riders participated in the meet. The Philippines has won the Davis Cup tennis tournament, beating Sri Lanka. The tournament, where 3 singles and a double, was held at Sri Lanka Tennis Headquarters courts in Colombo. The Philippines beat Sri Lanka by 3-1. Harsha Godamana has won in a single out of 2 matches. Sri Lanka Navy beat CRNFC by 48 points to 20 in their Dialogue Interclub Rugby Tournament match. Navy scored their 48 points of 4 goals, 1 try and 5 penalties. CRNFC scored 20 points of 2 goals and 2 penalties. Sri Sri Lanka under-19 beat Australia under-19 in their one-day limited over match. Sri Lanka batting first scored 262 for 8 wickets, with skipper Kusal Mendis making a brilliant 103. In reply, Australia were bowled out for 167 runs. Sri Lanka were leading with series 1-0.
And here the news, the summary. Alliance candidates begin signing nomination papers to contest the upcoming Western and Southern Provincial Council elections. UNP members vehemently condemned the actions taken by the party's leadership council. 2 criminals involved in several murders have been shot dead by the police. The motor traffic congestion in Kagal, the town, has eased. The counting of votes in Thailand's general election gets underway. With that, we conclude our night's news bulletin together with Chamindi and Sharifa. Wish you a very pleasant night.
Good night.